Hey, what's up everybody? It's Cooper here, and I've got a pretty eventful video, I guess you could say. I've got tons and tons and tons of pickups, a lot of boxed Nintendo stuff, which is very cool, and I've also got some shout-outs I'd like to do. Those are very, very long overdue. And I've got some stuff that I'm looking to trade, which I've never shown before. So that's going to be all new stuff to trade. And then also a bit of news that I'll save for the end. Nothing spectacular, but actually it is spectacular. It's pretty awesome news. So I'll start out with the pickups. The first thing I'm going to show you is a trade, or not a trade. I bought some stuff from my friend Zach. He was in one of my pickup videos a long time ago. But anyway, the stuff that I bought, I got 2 original Game Boys, and as you can see, this one here has like some stuff on the screen that's messed up and it's missing the cover, but they both have the battery covers, and this one's in really good condition. They both turn on and work, and I have a guy that buys all of my original Game Boys, and he mods them and repairs them, and what he does is he mods them and like upgrades the audio and does a few things, and basically what you can do with one of his Game Boys when he's done is you can create chiptune music. If you're a gamer, if you're a retro gamer, you've probably heard that term before, but you can YouTube it. It's pretty cool. So he makes those and then he sells them on eBay and sells them at not flea markets, but like convention kind of things, I guess. So I can sell those to him pretty easily anytime I get them. And then from Zach, I also got an original Game Boy that was solid black, and that was in really good condition with the battery cover and all that. I put that on eBay and it sold for 20 bucks. So I can't show it because it's already packaged up to be shipped. The next things I got are a copy of Pokemon Yellow version, and it does save. And then for the Super Nintendo, I got King of Dragons. It's a pretty expensive game, I guess. And then the rest of them that I got from Zach are PS1 games. First one I got is Allied General, missing the manual. Final Fantasy VIII, missing the manual. And Final Fantasy VII International, missing disc 1, missing the back case insert. There were a few more games that I had gotten from Zach that I am unable to show because they were on eBay, and they have sold and have since been packaged up to be shipped, which I ship every Monday. So those are packaged up to go, and the games that are packaged that I got from Zach are Final Fantasy VII US version. It's Black Label, but it's missing the manual, and then Final Fantasy IX, which is Greatest Hits, missing the manual. So after that, I basically have stuff from a Craigslist deal. I have stuff from Everybody's Music, which is the local used record store that I'm really good friends with the owner and the people that work there. And they do a little bit of game stuff, so whenever they get that in, I always get a phone call. But I'm going to start showing you some of the box games I got for my collection. These are from eBay. I got these 4 from one seller. They are Texas Hold'em Poker for the Game Boy Advance, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, and Super Mario Advance. This is the first one. I've got number 2 and number 4, and the strategy guides for both of those. So after this one, I just need the strategy guide for this, and Super Mario Advance 3, which is Yoshi's Island, and then the strategy guide for that. And then I need the manual for Super Mario Advance 2, which is Super Mario World. I do not have the manual for that one, but other than that, they're all complete. And those were, I believe, about $24 for all 4 of them shipped. And those are all complete. And then I've got some NES games here. I don't know if I showed this one in my last pickup video, but it's Win, Lose, or Draw, complete for the NES. And then I've got Vegas Dream complete. And these are all in really nice condition. And then we have Caesar's Palace complete. And then the last one is NES Play Action Football complete. I do not remember how much these are, or how much those were, but I did get them from eBay, all from one seller. Except for the first one I showed. Then I've got some Super Nintendo games. All of these, except for one of them, are from one seller. So we have Super Battle Tank, War in the Gulf, and these are all complete as well. NCAA Basketball, NFL Quarterback Club 96, John Madden Football 93, NBA Showdown, Super Caesar's Palace, Jeopardy Deluxe Edition, and NCAA Football. And then the other, I got this one from a different seller, and it's actually a factory sealed Super Nintendo game, and it was $7 after shipping. And it is Metal Combat, factory sealed, in really nice condition. Vertical seam here. It's got this little tag taped on, which I'm gonna try and get off. The only damage at all is that right there. If you can even see that, it's like a little tiny indentation. Other than that, it's in really nice condition. There's no rips in the plastic anywhere that I have found. It's got some sticker residue right there, easy enough to get off, but I'm really happy with that purchase. $7 for a factory sealed game that's not a sport game is a pretty good deal. Next I got some Nintendo 64 games. These three, the first three also came from the seller where I bought most of those complete Super Nintendo games. I got In the Zone 98, WCW Mayhem, and Wally Country Club Golf. Sorry. Those are complete. And then from a different seller, I got F1 Pole Position 64. This was about $6 shipped, and the total for from the one seller I got 14 complete games, the 3 NES games, all those Super Nintendo games except for the factory sealed one, and the first 3 Nintendo 64 games. I think all of those were about $37 shipped. I know most of them are sport games, but I'm just trying to build a collection, gotta get some of them out of the way. So that's a pretty good deal. Next I will show you the Craigslist ad, or the Craigslist bundle that I got. Once again, it was someone replying to one of my wanted ads. So what I got was a Model 2 Sega Genesis. Came with a regular controller and a 6-button controller, both Sega brand. Power cord and aftermarket RF cable. And that came with 15 games. So we have Top Gear 2, Battletech, Contra Hard Corp, World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, MTV's Beavis and Butthead, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, whoops, Gunstar Heroes, Sonic and Knuckles, missing the little top cover piece, but that's fine. Krusty's Super Funhouse, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, not for resale edition, Cliffhanger, Vector Man, and Samurai Showdown. I gave him $30 for the whole bundle, And then I added these 3 games in of my own. PGA Tour 3, Championships World Class Soccer, and Maximum Carnage. And I put together the whole package. I put it on eBay, starting at $30, and it has 1 bid so far. And I just like to remind everyone, if they didn't know, I do resell most of the stuff I get. The boxed Nintendo stuff I do keep, but any loose carts I just resell. So if anyone's interested at all, my eBay username is Klooper360, and I'm gonna put it right here. So if you're interested, check that out. And then the next thing I got is going to be the bundle that I got from Everybody's Music. So first off, I got a black GameCube. No cords, controllers, or games, just a cube. And then I got a stack of strategy guides here. We got Hexen, Quake 2, Duke Nukem 64, Super Mario 64, Quake 1, 007 GoldenEye. This is my second copy of this, and I have the game complete. Turok, I have this game complete as well. And then another Super Mario 64. Let's see, what else did I get? I got three NES consoles here. No cords or controllers for these. Whoa, that was scary. But no cords or controllers for those. But I also got one boxed, and this was originally just the Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt game, 2 controllers, and the console. There were no cords, there was no paperwork, and there was no styrofoam insert for this box. But at the store, I was lucky enough to find a piece of styrofoam that originally did not belong to that NES box, but it did fit. I did have to cut the end off a little bit to make it fit perfectly, but it's working extremely well. I'm very pleased. And I had the cords to add into there. The only thing I'm missing now is a zapper gun and the instruction manual for Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. And then I also got a boxed Super Nintendo, and this one does have everything. It actually has an extra cable, which is pretty cool. It has an RF cable and an AV cable. This box is a little beat up. The NES box is like near perfect condition. And then I got a bunch of NES games with this bundle. So we have POW, Prisoners of War, Batman, Tetris, WrestleMania, Gyromite with the instruction manual, Bigfoot, World Championship Wrestling, Bump and Jump with the instruction manual, Fester's Quest, another copy of Fester's Quest, Rygar, Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, and this is actually the only copy of this game I got with the bundle. I put my other copy of Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt in the system. And then a Tengen cart of Gauntlet with the poster, which is really cool. I'm going to hang that up. I think it's Al Unser Jr. Turbo Racing. Another copy of WrestleMania. Shingen the Ruler. Spy Hunter. Fighting Golf with the instruction manual. 1943. the first Rampage, Knight Rider, Where's Waldo, Friday the 13th, which I already had a manual for, gold card of The Legend of Zelda, which I also already had a manual for. And the last one is Operation Wolf. I was pretty surprised that there was no Mario 2 or 3, because those are usually included when you buy an NES bundle. But got some good games, and then there's 3 that were boxed. The first one is Shadowgate. The box is in really good condition, so is the game. The only thing it's missing is the instruction manual. So if anybody has an instruction manual for Shadowgate for the NES, please let me know. And then we have The Adventures of Bayou Billy, complete, really nice condition. And then we have a complete copy of Duck Hunt. The box is a little beat up on this one, but it's definitely not the worst I've seen. So for all that, for the boxed NES, the boxed Super Nintendo, all the strategy guides, all those NES games and the 3 boxed NES games, and the GameCube, I got them all for $85. Which, I don't know, is that a good deal? I think it's a good deal. Next, my last pickups are going to be movies, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the video. Start with the only VHS I bought, which is The Wizard of Oz. This was $1 from Everybody's Music. Basically a must-have if you're collecting movies. And then these 5 I got from an eBay seller, and I believe they were about $8 shipped. And they are Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters. If you're a gamer, you will absolutely love this movie. I definitely recommend seeing it. District 9, Shrek 2, and Panic Room. It's like a 3-disc special edition with a slipcover, and then it's like this, 3 discs. Pretty cool. I don't even remember if I've ever seen this movie, but for a 3-disc special edition of a DVD, you can't really beat. It was like $1.50 or something. And then the rest of these, well, these DVDs here are from Everybody's Music. Oh, and I forgot to mention, these 2 DVDs were included in that $85 bundle. We have An American Carol, have not seen it, and The Christmas Shoes, which apparently is an extremely sad movie, but the only reason I got it is because around here, probably everywhere, but during the holiday season, there's one record station that plays only Christmas music, and you might have heard it if you listen to Christmas music, which is, there's a song called Christmas Shoes for that movie, and without seeing the movie, my friend and I had heard the song many times on the radio, and the song is just hilarious if you haven't heard it, but apparently it's pretty sad. The next ones are 007, Quantum of Solace, $1.99. The 40-Year-Old Virgin, $1.49. The Day After Tomorrow, $2.50. And Night Feeders, $1.50. And I think I always get deals when I go in there, so I probably got like $1 or $2 off those DVDs. And then I did a trade. I did a couple trades with this guy who responded to my Craigslist ad, and this was his second time coming. I traded him Caution Seaman for the Dreamcast. The game was complete, but it was missing the microphone. I traded that to him for Employee of the Month with a slipcover. I was only trying to sell the game for $5, so I figure a straight across trade for a DVD is kind of fair. He definitely got the better end of the deal though. And then I traded, I'm probably going to sound like an idiot saying this, but I traded a ColecoVision with the power cord, 2 controllers, and 3 games. The games were very generic games. It was like Defender, Carnival, and Mousetrap. And the system was kind of dirty. There was no RF cable. I hadn't tested it. I was only trying to sell everything for about $25, so he gave me $5 cash plus this, which is probably not a fair trade on my end, but, you know, whatever. I got He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Season 1, Volume 1. Slipcover here. And then I'm going to try and show you guys this because it's pretty amazing. We've got some art here, like 2 postcards and a little booklet. And then here it is. Discs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I actually haven't ever seen this show. It's a bit older than my generation. I was born in 1990. But I figure this is worth about $20. And that's what I was asking. He was the only person even interested in the ColecoVision on Craigslist, so I feel that it was a pretty fair trade. So next I have some shout-outs that I'd like to do. And basically, no one has asked me to do a shout-out for them. These are just some people that I want to do a shout-out for. Some of them don't even know that I'm doing a shout-out for them, so if you see this, I hope you like it. Hope you gain some subscribers or something. So, these people are people that I feel deserve more attention. Some of them might even have more subscribers than me. I'm not sure, but if you haven't checked any of these people out, definitely do, because they have some really cool videos. So we've got Old School Brian. I believe he's new to YouTube, and he's building his channel, doing pickup videos, reviews, gameplay, stuff like that. Next we have Rammstein Fan 234. He's a pretty cool guy. I've been watching his videos, and I'm really enjoying them. You get some good pickups. And then we have N64 Collector 22. Always a nice guy to talk to, and I love watching his videos. And then we have Chemical Castle TV. I'm not sure if he's new to YouTube. I don't think he has too many videos yet. But he was nice enough to sub to my channel and leave me a comment saying that he added me to his channels to check out list on his page, which is very awesome. I think he's the first person to do that. But if I'm in your list and I don't know, please let me know. Very appreciative of that. And then we have Vulgar Screams, of course. Always gotta talk about him. He's a great guy, really good friend on YouTube. And then we have Cynical Enigma. I'm pretty sure lots of people know about him, but if not, check him out. And then Spundy08. Probably everybody knows about him too, but if not, once again, check him out. And then the last person doesn't have any videos, I believe, but he does have tons and tons and tons of video games for sale. Literally over 500 games, 300 NES games, tons and tons. And it is Chris M23454. And I think he said he's trying to move out of his house, so he's looking to sell everything. So if you're interested in buying some games, talk to him. I do have dibs on a bunch of stuff though, so check them out. And then I guess I'll give you the news before I give you the video of the stuff that I'm looking to trade. Basically, there's a chance that I might be moving from Washington to Florida, to the Orlando area, specifically Winter Park, and I'm applying to a school there, and hopefully I get in. I'm pretty confident that I will. I had an interview with an admissions representative, and it went great, I feel at least, and hopefully I get in. It's called Full Sail University, and I'd be studying for a bachelor's degree in game art, which is basically doing 3D models of characters and landscapes and stuff like that, which is what I've wanted to do. So hopefully that works out, and if it does, I'll be moving there in September with my friend Cassidy, who is the other half of Ice Clone. So we can do some more Ice Clone stuff, and we're going to be making pickup videos, and I think he's going to start making pickup videos then too, because that's when he's going to officially start collecting. But we're going to share an apartment together, so I can do a house tour, room tour, whatever. It'll be pretty cool. And then I guess I'll go on to the stuff that I'm looking to trade. Basically, they're all toys, and I know there are some collectors out on YouTube that collect video games and also toys and comic books and stuff like that. So, if you are interested in anything, please let me know. Just throw me an offer, cash or video games. I don't value these high at all. I will basically trade for anything, any video games, or any video game related items. So, first thing I have is a Scratchy plush. I believe this is Scratchy, it might be Itchy, I'm not quite positive. This is from The Simpsons, and the tag is, he doesn't have his tag anymore, but he's pretty cool. The only thing wrong with him that I can see, that I haven't even tried to fix, I don't know if you can see, is right here there's like a little dirt smudge or something, but that should easily come out. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know, when I was a little kid, in gumball machines they had these things called homies. I don't know if you remember, but I've got these two things that are kind of like homies. They're factory sealed. This one is Bikers. There's 4 of them in there. And then Punks. They haven't been opened, so I don't know. I don't think they're worth anything, but somebody might be interested in them. Next I have a Dragon Ball Z washcloth. I would say this is probably more for decoration, but if you want to use it for a washcloth, you can. Next I've got this Peter Griffin toy here. You press this button here and he has like maybe 10 different sayings programmed in. Let me see if you can hear one.
Well, look at you, you little jaybird.
Here a couple more.
In your face! In your face! Don't worry, I got an idea. An idea so smart my head would explode if I even began to know what I was talking about.
So, he's got some sayings in there. Obviously, he works. Next I have a handful of little Simpson toys. These aren't all of them, but I've got a Krusty the Clown in a jail suit, a Bart with a helmet and a cape, and they have these little connectors on the bottom, so they're obviously from some kind of set or something. And then I have these, I believe they're all from Burger King. They all talk. Mr. Burns. Not sure who this guy is. Apu. Can't remember this guy's name, the groundskeeper. And then comic book guy. And then I've got all these little characters from the Simpsons Clue game. And then I've got this little bobblehead Homer Simpson, really small. And then I've got 2 of these, I don't know what these are from. Homer and Bart. They're in like these little plastic case kind of things. And then I've got a Moses action figure, and I've got the book for him too. This weird little Elvira that's like squishy with like beads inside. And then I've got this Predator action figure. This little flap here, the one on the other side is broken off, but I do have it. Then I've got a bunch of tech decks. There's probably 10 to 15 here. And then I've got a bunch of TMNT toys. Some of them new, some of them old. I've got this one here. Got this little guy. I've got a couple of these. The shell opens in the back. I've got a few of these. I've got this one here with that thing on the back. I don't know what he does. This one. This one. And then this one I know is old because I remember having this as a kid. You fill the guitar up with water and then he squirts out his mouth. One of these. One of these. Two more of these ones where the shells open up. I've got two orange ones and a red one. I don't know their names. One of these ones, and another one of the tiny ones. And then I've got a little handful of weapons that go with them, and then I'm not sure what these are from. It doesn't say on them. So I'm not sure. They might be turtles, they might not be, I don't know. I've got this little guy. I've got two of these. And then I've got this one. If you know what these are from, just let me know. And then I've got kind of just some stupid stuff. A little Superman keychain. This metal Wolverine figure. This little metal Venom statue. And then these little characters are from some type of game. Captain America. I believe this is Cyclops. I don't know what his name is. The Thing. Iron Man. Spider-Woman or Spider-Girl. Spider-Man. And Wolverine. And then the last thing is this little Dragon Ball Z metal piece that you can clip onto something. Not really sure what that is, but basically those are the toys I'm looking to trade. Like I said, I don't value them very high at all, so if you're interested, you can just offer me anything, and I'll probably accept it. But I really need to get rid of a lot of stuff, because if I do move to Florida, I'm not going to be able to take a lot of it, because I have to fly there. But, like I said, just check out the people that I mentioned. Hope you guys enjoyed this extremely long video. It says we're at 33 minutes, which is pretty crazy, especially to do in one take. But, if you're at all interested in anything that you've seen, send me a message or check out my my eBay account. I believe I've got almost 40 listings up right now, and I'm about to be putting up a bunch of the stuff that I just showed you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I usually don't make videos this long, but I did have a lot of stuff, and this is the reason why I put up so many videos so quickly, is because I get stuff just about every day, and before I put it on my shelf, I have to make a video so I don't forget what I got. So if you guys think I put up too much videos, just let me know. If you think the amount I put up is okay, let me know. I really need some feedback on this. If I put up too many videos, just let me know and I'll find a new way to categorize my stuff before making a video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.